Hello, all of you. How are you? Mm, Hi, Chin. Hi, Aisha. Hi, Paiwei. How are you, Purani? All right. Okay. Welcome to the class. All right. So please scan your QR code. Okay, QR code for today attendance. Okay. Okay, we are going to do a reversion. Okay, today is a reversion for test one. Okay, for test one, we give already the information at your Telegram. Please watch. Okay, please go to your Telegram. Okay, you can get more information. Okay, about the papers, past question papers, and so on. All right. So. I think my voice is okay now. Okay, very clear. Okay, hello Amelia. Hello Erin. Okay, hello Z Jing Kong. Okay, welcome to the class. Okay, and then go to your okay screen. You can scan screen. Okay. So now let's we continue to do revision based on the past year question. All right. So now let's I share screen with you. Okay. Let's I share. Okay. Where is the PDF file? I'm looking for the PDF file. Okay. This is a PDF file that I share. Okay. Okay, this is a test, okay, example, okay, that we'll going to have for next, okay, week, all right? So the question here is, okay, the first is you need to answer all the question. Second is you need to use calculator, all right? Calculator, where is your calculator? Okay, where is your calculator? Please find your calculator. This is your calculator. It's very important to make sure that you expert in press the calculator and answer the question 20 minutes. Okay, one question 20 minutes. All right, or a part of question 10 minutes. All right. So now, okay, if you go here, okay, the question, okay, you need to use 3 decimal places. Some question request you to use 4 decimal places. All right. So press your calculator. Where is your calculator? Press, okay, fix mode 3. All right. Fix mode 3. And then the second is, okay, you need to remember the formula of bisection method since this is an open book test. Okay, so go to the bisection method. All right, go to the page, okay, 6. Okay, go to page 6. All right, this is a bisection method. This is a two formula you need to remember. The first is to find C, A plus B divided by 2. And then second is a 3 condition to move whether A change by C or B change by C. So please use this formula. There are 2 formula, keep in mind. And then the second question, okay, you go to the second question. Okay, let's we go to the second question. Okay. The second question is, okay, solving a nonlinear system of equation. Okay, solving a nonlinear system of equation. The first is show that fx equal to 0. All right, we can create another g. Okay, g is 1 plus 1 over x, or g is equal to 1 over x minus 1. All right. So in this case, you are using fixed point iterative method to justify which is the suitable g converge, okay, with the condition where g prime x between -1 and 1, and then, okay, apply the fixed point iterative method. Okay, fixed point iterative method. All right. For now, let's we go. So means that 5 marks you need to spend around, I think bisection method you can spend around 15 minutes. All right, for the second question, there are 2 parts. You can spend 20 minutes. All right, so press your calculator. The important is how fast you press your calculator to answer the question in 20 minutes or 10 minutes. All right. So now, let's we go, all right, to answer this question. Okay, come on, we answer this question. All right. Okay, you can go to the last part of this paper. All right. Okay. The first is they request you to use a bisection method. Okay, when you use a bisection method, all right, make sure that you need to find C. C is A plus B divided by 2, and then the notation between FA and FC or FB times FC is less than 0 or greater than 0. All right, so you can choose here. Okay, you can see here, okay, they just focus on the FA and SC only. So this is one of the technique also can. All right, for example here, okay, C, the first iteration, they give you the question. Okay, come on, look at the question again. Okay, the question, all right, they ask you between 1 and 2. Okay, the interval is between 1 and 2. The function is x power 3 plus 3x minus 5. All right, so this is a function. Okay, so now let's we go to the result. All right, C is A plus B, 1 plus 2 divided by 2, 1.5. FA, please refer to the equation. The equation is x power 3 plus 2, 3x minus 5. All right, so x is at 1 power 3, okay, plus 3, 1 minus 5. All right, so the answer is a negative value. And then FC is 1.5 power 3, all right, plus 3 times 1.5 minus 5. So the answer is positive. So because FA and FC times is negative, so you change B. Okay, you change the interval B to BC, 1.5 change at B. All right, so now, okay, you know the value of FB is positive, FA is a negative, so means that to get negative is a FA times FC again. All right, FA times FC is negative. All right, how to get C is A plus B, 1 plus 1.5 divided by 2 is 1.25. All right, so FC is a 1.25 power 3 plus 3 times 1.25 minus 5 is a positive. All right, so because of FA and FC negative, so you need to change B again. Change B again. All right, so why you change B? Because FA and FC is negative, you change B. So from here you can see that FB is a positive, FA is a negative, and FC is a negative. All right, so means that FB times FC is a negative. So the next, okay, is a change A. Okay, because FB times FC is negative or FA times FC is a positive, so you change A. All right, so this is a formula that you need to remember. All right, okay, please again, I want to remind you again what you need to know. The first is, okay, you need to find what is C. All right, bisection method, A plus B divided by 2. Second is how to arrange the next interval, whether you change A or you change B as C. It depends on, okay, the condition of FA times FC negative or FB times FC negative or FA times FC is positive. Okay, I'm not teaching this way, but if you want to use, it depends. All right, so now continue, okay, until you have the condition. What a condition? You go to the question again. The condition you need to follow is FC is less than 0.01. So you follow. All right. FC here is always greater than 0.01. So you want to less than 0.01 when the iteration 7. FC is negative 0.008, which is less than 0.01. All right, your question is a 0.01. So 0.08 is less than 0.01. So you terminate the iteration at iteration 7. Okay, you see how we give you marks. Okay, there is a method M, there is answer A. All right. So since you have 7 steps, so you have 2 method and 2 answer. All right. This is the way how we do. All right. So now the last step is to find what is the root. The root is at C7, 1.153, 1.153. Right? Why? Because FC is less than 0.01. Okay, look at the question. Okay, they ask you to find C is should be less than 0.01. All right. So now let's ask you any question. All right, about the how to generate the table, the bisection table. All right. So meanings that you also need to know how to change the interval. Okay, the interval, whether you want to change A or you want to change B as C. Right. So this is the second step you need to know. And then the next is okay, interval, yeah, interval. All right. So the second step is you need to know how, okay, to terminate, okay, the iteration. Okay, in our case is FC is less than epsilon. Okay, is a FC is less than 0.01. So this is a why you terminate. So you need to terminate the same number of iteration, 7. All right. The answer is a C7. So how many marks you have? 5 marks. Okay, M1, method 1, answer 1, method 2, answer 2, and the last answer 1.153. So please press your calculator, use mode fix 3. Please use mode fix 3. All right? Okay, any question? Okay, any question? Okay, do you have any question? Okay, the first is what I said, you need to generate the table, all right, based on the condition where FC is always greater than epsilon. You create, all right, and then second, you need to change whether C will replace A or C will replace B by using the condition of the bisection. You can use also, okay, FA times FC greater than 0 or FA times FC less than 0, change B, or FB times FC less than 0, change A. All right, so it depends on you. All right. So now the next question is how to terminate the iteration. Terminate the iteration when FC7 less than 0.01. Okay, is stated in the question. All right, so now any question? Okay, can I have any question from you? All right. From Erin, from Z, all right, any question? So this is a table that you want to generate. The table is not more than 10, okay, because we want to solve this question in 10 minutes, in 20 minutes. So we control the iteration up to maybe 6, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 8, all right? So this is the way how we control the iteration, all right? So any question? You have any question? All right. If no question, okay, we go to the second, okay, question. The second question is very long here. The first is they want you determine, okay, whether which is suitable G. The second is apply fixed point iterative method after getting the G and stop the iteration when xi plus 1 minus xi less than 0.005 because you are using 3 decimal places. All right, the initial condition start from 2.0. All right, so now you need to remember when you want to apply fixed point iterative method, okay, the first thing you need to remember is, all right, G, okay, the G that you create from the given A and B here. okay, whether g1 plus 1 over x or g1 divided by x minus 1, which is converge. All right, converge means that you need to do the first derivative of g, whether when we put x equal to 2, okay, the value between -1 or 1. All right, so now let's we go. All right, let's we check which is the answer is related to g. All right, we have two parts here. Okay, there are 8 marks here. Okay, please follow me. C is a correctness. Okay, C is a correctness. M is a method. A is an answer. All right, so there is 8 marks. The first is you are given. They ask you to generate obtain the equation x equal to 1 plus 1 over x. It's very easy. Okay, put x squared on your right hand side, x plus 1 on your right hand side, and then divided x for every both part. All right, you can get x equal to 1 plus 1 over x. For other part B, okay, you want to prove x equal to 1 over x minus 1. So you factor x, okay, on your left part, and then you bring x minus 1 to right. All right, so you can get 1 over x minus 1. Okay, there are 2g. All right, so the question here, which g is converge? Okay, the converge g is between -1 and 1. Okay, you have to know. All right, so you know that g prime is between -1 and 1, which is not converge is one defined, one another not defined. For example, when you put x equal to 1, okay, 1 over 0 is infinity, not okay, undefined. G prime x is equal to -1 is okay, but this one is not defined. So one is converge, one is not converge. So which g you want to fulfill? Okay, the g that you want to fulfill is a g equal to 1 plus 1 or 1 over x. All right, so you are going to generate the iteration based on this g. All right, so now my question, okay, which g, okay, you need to choose. Which g you need to choose? This is my question. Okay, the g that you need to choose should be g prime x is between -1 and 1. You need to know the first derivative of 1 plus 1 over x is a -1 over x squared. All right, g prime here is a -1 x minus 1 squared. You are familiar with the first derivative of g. All right, so now, so the first g will be our focus because this is g 1 plus 1 over x, which is converge. All right, so now apply fixed point iterative method. Okay, now let's we apply, okay, fixed point iterative method. All right, so now, okay, when we apply the fixed point iterative method, okay, for g equal to 1 x plus 1, this one you need to correct. Okay, this one is a g, okay, that you converge. Okay, you generate the iteration xi, I formula 1 over x plus 1, 1.5. all right, and then 1.667, 1.6, 1.625, 1.615, 1.619. all right. Okay, the iteration is 2 kan? Is a 2. So 1 over 2 plus 1, okay, is 1.5 kan? Alright, so we converge because, okay, because when you minus x4 and x5, you will get 0.004, which is less than epsilon. Epsilon is 0.005. So 0.004 is less than 0.5. And then you can also see here, all right, the value is 0.04. So how we give you marks, the first, you are using a correct method because you are using the iterative method. Second, your answer is all correct, 0.167, 0.067, 0.025. And then the method, okay, to terminate of iteration also correct at the iteration 5. And then the last is your answer is at iteration 5. All right, your answer, A is answer, is correct. So this is the way how we give a mark for the bisection method. All right. So the total marks now is 8. Okay. 4 to the justified, which is G, and then the other 4 for fixed point iterative method. Okay. So now, okay, I want to share here, okay, how, okay, the same thing, how to generate, okay, the table, okay, this one for fixed, okay, for fixed point iterative method. So how you generate, okay, just a simple iteration, and then next, how to stop, or how to terminate, okay, we call sometimes terminate, okay, the iteration. This one is you need to know, all right, whether you want to use f or you want to use x minus xi minus 1 is less than epsilon. All right. So, and then, of course, what is the solution? What is the root for nonlinear system of equation is when x 5. So, you able to solve this problem in 20 minutes. All right. Okay. Okay. I hope you can okay, answer the question and then on the very fast, okay, solution. Okay, question number 3. You can see here question number 3. Okay, you can see here question number 3. Okay, question number 3. Okay, they ask you to consider this linear system of equation, and then we want to show that the solution is unique. Okay, the second is we want to use Gauss elimination with partial perverting. All right, and explain the purpose of Gauss elimination partial perverting. Okay, to solve a linear system of equation. Okay, perverting because you apply the elementary row operation, and use Gauss elimination with partial perverting to solve this problem. All right, so very easy. All right, so you go to the chapter 2. Okay, go to the chapter 2. Okay, look at the books. Okay, go to the books. Okay, chapter 2, page, where is the book? Okay, Gauss elimination. Okay, you go to page 30. Same as what's listed in the book. All right, so now when we go to, okay, ada soalan di sini. I want to answer this question. The question is, dekat soalan suruh guna x not equal to 2.0. So you need to use 2.0. Alright, you need to use 2.0. Alright, so now let's we go back to the question. Okay. Dekat soalan 2.0, yes, they ask you to use 2.0. Alright, so you use 2.0 and then fix in the table. Okay, the table now 2.0. This one actually, this one. All right, our G is this one. This one is converged. 1 plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, 1 plus 1 divided by 2, 0.5. So your answer is 1.5. Understood? Come on. 2, 1 plus 1 over 2 is a 1 over 5. All right, so this one 1 over 5. 1 plus 1 divided by 1 of 1.5, the answer is 1.667. All right, again 1 plus 1 over 1.667, the answer is 1.600. All right, so you need to use the command they ask you. Okay, here they ask you to use initial condition 2.0. So please use 2.0 and then stop when the iteration 5 minus iteration 4 is less than epsilon. Okay, very good question. Okay, because you always remind me, very good. Okay, faham. Okay, thank you very much, Akmal. All right, good. Akmal, what I'm worried now is you need to use calculator in 20 minutes, in 10 minutes. That's my worry, because you not practice. If you not practice very well, I'm afraid the question is clear, but you are scared to press the calculator. That's I'm worried. All right. So now, we continue to question number 3. Okay, question number 3 also very easy, but press very fast. You know, when you press your calculator, you know the answer. But we don't want this answer. We want you to solve using Gauss elimination with partial perverting. What do you mean by unique solution? Unique solution is equivalent A is not equal to 0. How to get equivalent A? Equivalent A, you close, okay, you close row 1 and row 2, okay, 3, 3, 14, 28, okay, you get the solution, okay, and then you close, okay, whether you want to use row or column, okay, you close second column and second row, all right, so you can get the value. So this is the equivalent. The equivalent you can go to, I'm not sure, there is a static in the buku Cik Rahim Cik Teh, I'm not sure. Come on, we look and see the equivalent. The equivalent, okay, matrix equivalent. Okay, there is a one example. Okay, I will send you one example. Okay, I will explain you one example how to get the absolute A or equivalent A is not equal to 0. And then second purpose, okay, why you apply Gauss elimination to avoid divided by 0 and reduce round off error. All right, Gauss elimination, okay, the purpose we use Gauss elimination because we want to divide with partial perverting with the big, okay, AII, okay, AIJ, all right, and then we want to reduce the transcription error. All right, so this is a answer method and then the answer that you want to get. All right, so now let's go to the Gauss elimination with partial perverting, more marks here. Okay, method, you have 3 method because you have 3 operation. Answer, you have 2 answer, okay, matrix. Okay, now, all right, so the first thing that I told you many times, you need to change. Okay, first you need transform linear system to the matrix form, and then you change row 3 and row 1 because number 3 is much bigger than other number in the same column. So you change row 3 and row 1. All right, when you change, okay, you put 3 here, so you divide with the biggest number. For example, you want to make A21, A310. All right, so in this case, to make A21 and A310, you have 2 operations. All right, how to get M21 and M31 by dividing 1/3 and 2 divided by 3. Put negative. All right. So when you use this operation, you change all the value. For example, here, all right, number 3. How you want to change 3? Okay, you will get, okay, use this formula. 3 minus 1/3 times 14. All right, so you can get negative 5/3. How to change this value? A to 3. 3 minus 1/3 times 28. All right, so you will get negative 19/13. All right, so you need to follow this formula to apply to every element for the second matrix. All right, so for the second, the third row also, how to make 2 be 0? Okay, by 2 minus 2/3 times 3. So the answer is 0. How to change A3, 2. All right. 6 minus 2/3 times 14. You will get, okay, this one as a negative 10/3. All right. So now, this is the first step. You need to make A21 and A310. All right, by these 2 rearrange elementary operation. Okay. Next, okay, change row 3 and row 2 because 10/3 absolute is much more greater than 5/3 absolute. All right, so you change because 10 is much more greater than 5. All right, after changing, okay, you want to make negative 5/30. You want to make this point A320. How to do that? Okay, to get the new row 3 is a row 3 minus, okay, how to get 1/2? Negative, okay, 5/3 divided by negative 10/3 is a 1/2. Negative, positive 1/2, but you need to put negative. All right. So in this case, you can zero the value of A32. All right. The rest is negative 2 and 2. Okay. So this operation that you need to highlight. Okay. Please highlight this operation. Put in the table. Okay, Akmal said that memang nak kena build ke jadual kalau nak buat Gauss elimination. Tak perlu. Okay, tak perlu. Just to make sure that how we give you a marks. Method and answer. Alright? Method and answer. You have 3 method and then you have 1 answer. Alright? So this is the way how we distribute the marks to you. Alright? So we put in the okay, column. But if you want to do the anyway, whatever way, but you develop a correct matrix, so you can also get a full marks. All right. Okay, now use a backward substitute. Okay, this is a matrix. Okay, you need to use backward substitute. Right here, backward substitute, but you are using calculator. Okay, please use your calculator. I don't want you to get a wrong mistake for the last step. You lost your marks. Okay, so you press your calculator, but you write how the way you get. All right, but you press the calculator. Okay, you can get negative 2z. This one, negative 2z equal to 2z is equal to negative 1, and then negative 10/3y minus 26/3z equal to 16/3. Y is equal to 1 and x equal to 3. So that's we call as a backward substitute. So this method we give you 1 marks. That's why I don't want you lost this mark. Please write. But the answer you press your calculator. Again, I want to express here. Okay, you must write line by line to get method 1. Okay, do not just take it from your calculator and say that x, y, z is 2, 1, negative 1. You lost your method. All right. So you write, but the answer is through your calculator. All right. So now let's we go to any question here. Okay. Any question? Okay, no need to make a table, but you need to know how to do the elementary row operation to change the row, to rescale the row and rearrange the row. There are 3 elementary operations you need to remember. Okay, so now let's we go to the last question. Okay, last question. Okay, you see here, the last question is very simple. You need to apply the doolittle. Okay, you still remember doolittle, crowd, cholesky, Thomas is a factorization method. Meaning that you need to apply 3 steps. The first is you need to decompose matrix A to lower and upper. Okay. Second, you need to use LW equal to F. The third is solving UX equal to W. All right, there are 3 steps. Okay, you need to finish these 7 marks in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, all the 3 steps you need to finish. You need to complete in 20 minutes. All right. So set in your mind. Press your calculator. Very careful. All right. So now, doolittle, crowd, cholesky and Thomas, you need to decompose matrix A to lower and upper. Cholesky, lower is equal to lower transpose. U is equal to L transpose. Thomas, you can use crowd where the one at the upper, diagonal one at the upper matrices. All right. So now for doolittle, you are very easy because the first is you transform the linear system to the matrix. Okay, you know what is A. A is a full matrices. Okay, so you can decompose or factor matrix A to LU. Okay, L is a doolittle. Okay, the difference with crowd. Okay, for doolittle, 1 at the diagonal. 1 at the diagonal for matrix lower. Okay. PQR just acted from matrix A, 1, negative 1, 1 to reduce the computational cost. Okay, this one set in your mind. So we give you method 1 marks because you already know what you want to change and what you want to decompose, what you want to partition. All right. So A 1, A 2, A 3 for lower matrices, okay, will be equal to 1. That's we call as a doolittle method. For cholesky, okay, P, S, and U is equal to 1. All right. So change PQR for matrix A, 1, Q is negative 1, and R is 1. All right, because PQR ni is you can get from the matrix A because we want to reduce the computational cost. Okay, we want to reduce the computational cost. Okay, you can see here. Okay, please use your matrix A. And then, okay, find what is AP. AP is equal to 0. Match between LU and A. So A is equal to 0. BP is equal to 20. So B is equal to 20. All right, because P is equal to 1. All right. So now AP, okay, please put in the sequence AQ plus S equal to 10. So you can get S. Okay. Please use the sequence R plus T equal 25. So T is equal to 25. All right. BQ plus CS is equal to 10. So C is equal to 3. So now, and then the long part, BR plus CT plus U is equal to 0. So U is equal to negative 95. Don't use this one first because you don't have the parameter. So till now, you are success to decompose, to factor, okay, to decompose matrix A to L and U by put in the parameter, okay, S, T, C, U inside, okay, the matrix. All right. So now my question, okay, my question, can you factor matrix, okay, matrix A to L and U in 10 minutes? Can you do that? Can you decompose matrix A to LU in 10 minutes by finding the parameter P, Q, R, S, T, C, and so on, okay, in 10 minutes? If you can do that, very good. Okay, if you can do that, it's very good because you are expert in press your calculator and get the value. Okay, very good. If you can do it in 10 minutes, much more better. All right, so now let's we continue. Okay, let's we continue. Okay, let's I focus. Let's we continue to then the second step is you use W. Okay, sebagai pembuluh patung lah kan. LW is equal to F. L you already know what is L is a lower matrices. W, okay, is equal to F. Okay, so now you solve. You can solve this one using your calculator, but please write perform forward substitute. All right. So from here you can know that y1 is equal to 0, y2 is equal to 90, and y3 you need to do this operation, negative 190. All right. So you must write, okay, because you will get the method and then you can get the answer. Actually, you are using calculator to get the value of okay, W1 0, W2 90, W3 negative 190. All right. The third step, all right, the third step is UX equal to W. So you put all the W value is here, and then all the L is already get from the previous step, the first step, and then you write obtain the backward substitute. Okay, obtain the backward, perform the backward substitute. All right. So, but you press your calculator, but you need to write negative 19 at C3 is equal to negative 90. So X3 is equal to 2. And then followed by to get X2 and X1. All right. So you have a method here. and then you have an answer here. All right. Where you get the answer? By using the calculator. Are you going to use one by one of this step in manual? No, it's wasting your time. All right. So this is the last answer. Okay. So now my question, okay, to you. Okay. Any question? Okay. Any question? Okay. How to solve the crowd and doolittle? Okay. Very easy. Okay. Crowd, the diagonal for U matrices is equal to 1. Okay. And then you need to replace, okay, some value by the value from A. All right. And then you use backward and forward substitute to get X and W. All right. To get X, W. There are 3 steps. I'm always remind you there are 3 steps to solve Kraut, Doolittle, Cholesky, and Thomas. However, Thomas for diagonal matrices and Kraut for the symmetry. All right. So now I want you to go to another, question. All right. This question. Okay. I want you to focus this question. Okay. It's a 2019-20. Okay, semester 1. This one for semester 1. All right. For this question, you can see here, okay, you need to read one by one. Okay, they ask you to use 4 decimal places. So what should you do? Mode fix 4. Press your calculator, mode fix 4 for this question. You have 1 hour, 15 minutes to answer the question. And then second is you need to use bisection method. And then second, the next is, the second question is, they ask you to use initial value theorem. Where is the location of root? All right. And then they ask you also use fixed point iterative method by rearrange ln to rearrange x power 4 negative x minus 10 is equal to x equal to x plus 1 over 10, 1, okay, power 1 over 4. All right. And then you put the initial condition, okay, and stop the iteration when xi plus 1 minus xi is less than 0.001. Okay, very small. And then you can see here is a Gauss elimination with partial property. Okay, solve this equation. All right, and okay, this is very easy. I already remind you we need to apply the elementary row operation, and then the last is apply the Cholesky method. All right, so I want to go to Cholesky method. Okay, I want to go to the last question on the Cholesky method. Okay, come on, we go to the last question on Cholesky method. Okay, what is a Cholesky method? Cholesky method is a numerical method, one of the factorization method. Okay, solving matrix A is a symmetry. Okay, symmetry positive defined. What is a symmetry positive defined? Go to page 48. Okay, please go to page 48. Come on, we go to page 48. Okay, page 48, theorem 4.1. Okay, 2.1, theorem 2.1, you need to follow. The first is symmetry. A is a symmetry when A is a non-singular. The second is AII always greater than 0. And then maximum KJ is always less than AII. And Aij squared less than Aii Ajj. So this is the theorem that you need to prove. Okay, just put the value only. Okay, not proof by the pure maths. Okay, just a proof. All right, so now let's answer this question. Okay, Cholesky method. All right, I want to go to the last part. It's a Cholesky. Gauss elimination is already, we know already. Okay, now. Okay, when you change the matrix, 1, 2, 4, 2, 20, 32, 4, 32, 60, when you change in the matrix, you can see that every row is equal to every column. Okay, you go to the second row, okay, 2, 20, 32. You go to the second column. You can go to the second column here is a 2, 20, 32. So this is a we call symmetry. Okay, matrix is symmetry. What is the equivalent? Is not equal to 0. The first theorem. Okay, equivalent to actually you learn already. Okay, if you want to use first row, if you want to focus on the first row, all right, so you put positive 1, negative 2, and positive 1. Okay, positive 4, because this one is a second row, okay, the first row times third row. So if you plus I plus j is equal to 4, so the formula is positive. But this one is a first row, second column, so it's a negative. So you put negative, all right, negative 1 power I plus j is negative. So now you know how to get the equivalent for 20. You close first row and first column. All right, so you can get, okay, come on, you close first row and first column, you can get 20, 32, 32, 50. All right, so how to solve this problem? 20 times 60 minus 32 times 32. All right, so now we close second, okay, first row and second column. All right. Okay, second column. So you can see that 32, 32, 460. And then now is a first row. Okay, this one is a first row and third column. You can close and you can get 220, 432. All right. So you do the equivalent here. 3 times 32 minus 4 times 20. So the answer is not equal to 0. The answer is, you can look, okay, you can see is a not equal to 0. Okay, the second is AII, okay, A11, A22, A33 should be greater than 0. Second, the third is maximum JK is less than AII. Maximum JK, let's say we put A 32 is less than AII. AII is a 60. Okay, 60 here. All right. So it's correct. And then AI2, okay, squared is less than A11, A22, AII, AJJ. You can choose any value. So you can get 4 is less than 20. Okay, or A223 squared is less than A22, A33. All right. So all the condition fulfilled. Okay, all the four equation, okay, four formula is fulfilled. So what you prove, A is a positive defined. Is A positive defined? So B is a correct. B is a correct. You have a correct. So you have four formula, four theorem, and then four element of the theorem, four rule, and you can get 4 marks. Okay. All right. So now, any question about how to show the matrix symmetry? How to show A is symmetry? Okay. So you need to know there are four rules. Okay, there are 4 rules to prove. Okay, there are 4 rules you need to prove. All right. Please remember go to page 48. Okay, go to page 48 because it's very following the theorem, not the argument that I teach you in the class is an argument, but this one is based on theorem. All right. Okay, please remember this one. And then next, okay, the next. Okay, now we go to use LU factorization for cholesky method that I told you U is equal to L transpose. Okay, so what is element you choose for L? Okay, lower matrices A, B, C, D, E, F. You need to choose the same element for U. Okay, because L is equal to U is equal to L transpose. So you do the matrix multiplication. So now what you're trying to do is a decompose matrix A. Please make it in 10 minutes. All right. So you know no argument, no reduce, okay, calculation. All right. So you put A squared is equal to 1. Match between LU and A. AB equal to 2. AD equal to 4. So you can get D is equal to 4, B equal to 2, and A equal to 1. All right. The second part is okay, b squared plus c squared, because this one, because you need to know this one, all right, because this one is very similar, all right, this one is similar. So you go to b squared plus c squared equal to 20, so c is equal to 4. All right, the next is bd plus ec is equal to 32, so e is equal to 6. So find all the element A, B, C, D, E, F. You have only 6 elements. And then as usual that I told you, there are second step, LW equal to F, and then UX equal to W. You need to remember these two steps. So now my question, is it similar? What is different? What is the difference between cholesky and doolittle? So my question is, what is different between cholesky and doolittle? So this is my question. The difference is, okay, cholesky is symmetry. Doolittle is a full matrices. All right. Doolittle, you need to have 6. Okay. You need to have 6. Okay. 6 what? 6 value. However, cholesky is more. All right, because full matrices. And then, okay, cholesky, you need to be careful. Okay, because the matrix is always positive, kan? Or you always make positive value. So be careful, you just take a positive value. All right. For example, here set 8. Okay, you need to use a positive value. You can get the value of y w1, w2, w3, x1, x2, x3 by using your calculator. All right. However, there is a method. You need to get a method, and J is answer. Okay, method and answer. So you can fulfill 4 marks here. 4 for 2 step, 3 for first step. Okay, decompose matrix A to LU. 3 marks here and 4 marks here. So this is the way how we calculate the marks. All right. So be careful here. All right. The next is, okay, since I'm quite familiar with cholesky. Okay, you're quite familiar with cholesky, with the doolittle, with the Gauss elimination, with partial pivoting. All right, I want to ask you a question. All right, what is the question? Okay, I want you to focus on this one. When you want to solve Gauss elimination with partial pivoting here, all right, and then the matrix is a full matrices. Okay, X, Y, Z is a full matrices. How to apply Gauss elimination with partial pivoting? Set in your mind, you need to divide with a big number. Okay, set in your mind, you need to divide with a big number. So, okay, make sure that you need to go through this step. Okay, go through this step. The first is, okay, because you need to change the row. Okay, because you want to make sure that A11 is greater, so you change row 1 and row 2. And then you make 0 for A21, so you need to use a elementary rearrange. Okay, rearrange the row 2. All right. Okay, your M21 is 1/3. Because you want to make 0 for, okay, for here, all right, you want to make 0 for A31, okay, so you use M31 is 2/3, 2/3. And then the rest you need to follow the rearrange elementary row operation. Because 5/3 greater than 1/3, so you range over row 3 and row 2. All right. So because you want to make sure that A32 is 0, so you need to rearrange R3 as a negative M32 R2 plus R3. So what you get, all the matrix is a upper matrices. So you use backward substitute. This one you see, there is method 1, answer 1. Okay, what do you mean by method 1 and answer 1? Meanings that, all right, you be careful, use your calculator. Okay, you write backward substitute and then get the good answer from your calculator. Don't do manual. Don't do manual for this matrix, you are getting wrong. All right, so this is the way how you write. The element is depend on you. You can write in this side, or you want to ignore the element because you are using a calculator very fast. All right. You are using calculator very fast. Okay, now. All right. So now let's we go for the next. Okay, the next question. Okay, you can see here. Okay, I want you to okay, to refer for question 2010, 2011. All right. They're also asking you to use bisection method, and then Newton method, and then Newton method, and then the last is mm, bisection method, Newton method, and then the last is how we can rewrite this form. It's a fixed point iterative method. Fixed point iterative method. All right, so there are first question here. The rest is chapter 3. Okay, can you answer the first question, bisection method? You can answer. I want you to answer Newton method. You still remember. Newton method, xi plus 1 equal to xi minus fx divided by f prime x. You still remember? Okay, kan? So now let's we go to the question number B. I want you to go for the question number B. All right, so question number B, you can see here, I want to focus on B. I want to you focus on B. Okay, fx is a 6x exponent x minus 1. Okay, this is a question. All right. 6x exponent x equal to 1 plus x. We stop the iteration when xi minus 1 less than epsilon. All right. So 3 decimal places here. So the first derivative for exponent is 6 exponent x plus, okay, because you put the first derivative in x, now 6x will be 6 exponent x, and x minus 1, minus 1 is 0. So you can get 6x exponent x plus 6 exponent x minus 1. So make sure that you need to know how to do the first derivative. Okay, then develop the table for Newton method that I told you. Okay, the formula of Newton method, you need to remember x minus, okay, fx divided by f prime x. All right, so xi is a 0.2, x naught is a go to the question, x naught is a 0.2. So use x naught as 0.2, fx, okay, 6x exponent 0.2 minus 0.2 minus 1. F prime x is a 6x 0.2 exponent 0.2 plus 6 exponent 0.2 minus 1 is a 7.7941. Do the divided fx divided by f prime fx, and then you can get the value. All right, you can get the value because this is the first iteration. The second iteration, same. Okay, you apply the Newton method. You terminate the iteration because okay, come on here. 0.1646 minus 0.1659 is greater or less than 0. All right, so you can get is a less than 0.005. So you terminate at the iteration 4. All right. For a fixed point iterative method that I told you, you need to generate, okay, G, and then you can go to the which G is more converged. All right, you can go for the G prime 1.4. 1.4 is given whether there is a less than epsilon or greater than it's less than 1 or greater than negative 1. So there are two equation which is converged. Equation number 2 and equation number 3. So you can use which one is a converge very fast. Okay, converge for the first equation, converge at iteration 6. The other one converge at iteration 16. So the answer is 7 minus tx is much more converge. Okay, very fast, much more converge very fast compared to another alternative G. All right. So this is the way. Okay, we solve this problem. Okay. I hope that you can answer, okay, the question in how many minutes? In this case, iteration 16.2 is really burden you. So if everybody use okay, one of the G, okay, so they can spend many, okay, compared to the G that you can propose here, G here, okay, you just terminate at iteration 6. All right, so the way how you choose is depend on the G. Okay, so the less value is much more converge very fast. All right. So now my question. Okay, my question to you. All right. Okay. Since fixed point iterative method. Okay. So do you know how to find G for fixed point iterative method? So this is my question. Press. Okay. Habis tu masa yang singkat memang kena terminate walaupun iteratif panjang. Yes, if you can't get the solution, the solution is a diverge, you just terminate. Go to another question because don't waste your time. Alright? Don't waste your time. So that's why you need to develop a good iterative which is converge. Okay, the iteration not more than 10, not more than 10. Okay, now but this question, they want you to choose whether 7 divided by x squared plus 3 better or 7 divided 1 negative 1 over 7 minus 3x power 7 over 3 is better. All right, so which is more converged? Okay, so you need to choose. Okay, my question here. Can you read my question here? The question is how to find G for fixed point iterative method. Okay, to make sure that we can get a similar answer, so we give you a G. And then you need to prove the G, and then you need to find which G is convenient, converge very fast. All right. Okay, ni Nur Nadira said, after terminate, doctor, then what would the answer be? After terminate, the answer is the last iteration. The last iteration. So the answer is x. Okay, the root is 1.406. Okay, the other one also 1.406. The answer is similar, but the way you get is depend on the iteration. Okay, this one is 16 iteration because you choose a G 1 over x, 7 over x plus 3. Okay, so you need to go for the 16 iteration. This one is you use the 7 minus 3x power 1 over 3. So you can also get the same answer but different iteration. So please use the last iteration because xi minus 1 is less than epsilon. All right, so this is the way how I answer your question. Very good question. Okay, any question? My question is any question. All right, any question? Okay, I hope that this question will make you think when you want to find G, okay, which is contribute to the converge or diverge. Is diverge is between -1 and is less than -1 and greater than 1 G prime. So don't focus, okay, the G. The G prime should be -1 and 1. Okay, the G prime should be -1 and 1. Why we use G prime 1.4? So go to the question, okay? Go to the question. Let's go to the question for G. Okay, the question here, they ask you x naught is 1.5, all right? So the wrong answer, you need to use x naught is 1.5. Maybe they correct the question during the exam, right? So they ask you to use 1.5. If 1.4, if 1.5, the time the iteration is contribute more iteration. So that's why they ask you to use 1.4 because the answer is 1.4061. All right, this one is 1.4062. All right, so that's why they changed the question during the exam to initial condition 1.4. Very good question. All right, why 1.4? Because that I told you, because 1.4, okay, to fast conversion, okay, to fast conversion. 1.5 is too slow. So means that, kata Nur Nadira, I means for question more than 10 iteration, then I should terminate after 10 iteration, right, doctor? If I terminate, what should be the answer? All right, so now, because you are using a wrong number, a wrong answer to generate the iteration, meanings that okay, you can't get the correct answer. Okay, there is no marks for correct answer for you. All right. So, however, the way you generate the iteration, we can give you a method mark. All right, method. All right. So, well, since you are using wrong, okay, the first part, you just terminate the iteration. All right, because you know that the answer is diverge. All right, or not converge. Okay. So for me, okay, to create a question for you for test one, I make sure that the question is between, okay, iteration one, iteration two, iteration three, iteration four, iteration five, iteration six, seven, eight, nine, or very difficult to get 10 iteration. All right. Unless we are using a fixed point, the function is very simple. We can go to 16 iteration or 12 iteration. For the iteration method, for example, Gauss-Seidel, Jacobi, kan? Yeah. But Jacobi Gauss-Seidel is not in here. They just use LU factorization. Right? For example, cholesky, kan? Doolittle. All right. So be careful. All right. So in this case, make sure that your iteration control by the marks. Okay. We never use 20 iteration because it's really waste your time. Okay. Really waste your time. Right, that's why we control your iteration by put the initial condition 1.4. Right, 1.4. All right, so any question? You go to your Telegram, okay? You go to your Telegram. When you go to your Telegram, okay, you can see there are so many example here, okay? I go to my Padlet too, okay, Padlet. Okay, you go to the Telegram. Go to your Telegram. I giving you the question. All right, I giving you the Padlet. All right, where is my Padlet? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I ask you to answer the question. Okay, I ask you to answer a question in the group. In the group. Okay. Where is my Padlet? All right. I need to find. I think I already put you in the group. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm. This one kan. Okay. Okay, you go to this one. Okay, you are in section 2. I hope I can share with you the, I share already, okay, with you. Come on, I share with you the Padlet. All right, share screen. Okay, all right, so now, okay, there are many group here. Okay, I saw, okay, the group, okay, for example, Lily, Memes, Cute, Peace, okay, Smile. All right, so already, Alhamdulillah, okay, some of your friends already give the answer here. I think you can go to the answer, okay, go to the question and get the answer in the group. That is very important to share. For example, find the solution using linear equation using crowd. See this one? All right, I share with you one of your friend. Very good. Okay, very good answer. You see here? Okay, I'm very happy because one of your friend already solved a linear system using crowd. Okay, they get the value A and B. Okay, decompose A to L and U, and then go to the step 2. Very fine. All right, and then step 3. All right, and then get the value. Very good. Full marks for this group. Okay, full marks for this group. Very good. All right, so other group still not submitted their exercise. Oh, this one. Wow, Grover, yeah, good group. Very good. The question here, you can see here, I make it more bigger. Can I make more bigger? All right. So the linear system equation, okay, the question is you need to solve using doolittle. Okay, doolittle. So they're using W, very good. And then find X using the backward substitute. Very good. All right. Okay. I'm very happy because this one, congratulations group Clover. This one also group Clover, and then the rest I'm waiting the result. Okay, from you, and then I hope most of you can see this is an example for test one. Example for test one that I get from the past year question. All right. I hope please because we are self what? Self-determined learning, because we are using heuristic learning, okay, pedagogy learning. So you, okay, learn by your own, because there are so many examples, there are so many exercises, there are so many answers, all right, and then there is a formula that you get, okay. So I hope that you can bring a good question. For example, here, very good question. This one also very good question, very good question, all right. A very good question, very good question, all right, because they know, okay, they know how to terminate, okay, how to control the iteration. Very good. All right, so go to the telegram. All right, go to the telegram, and then don't forget, okay, to go to the question and then zip file. Go to the zip file. All right, so I'm also request you to okay, share your information. Okay, share your information. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Okay, see here. Okay, let's we go here. Can I share with you? All right, I stop sharing. I share with you. Okay, since I know, okay, all of you want to do a very fast solution, but I want you to introduce yourself. Okay, for example, Siti Nodalira. Okay, hello, Siti. Okay, Purani, where is your photo? Okay, and then other friend here. Okay, your friend here. Okay, okay, this is other session. There are 30, I have 110 students. So please insert your information. Okay, hello. Oh, Purani, you put your picture. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, other section also very keen with their face. Okay, so why? Because this is a place for you to know each other. Okay, we are in one group. Okay, we know each other. After this, we hope that we have a long, okay, relationship. All right. Okay, Padlet. Okay, I bought Padlet to make sure that you can post, even though you can post the video. Okay. All right. So now, how many percent? My question here. How many percent to for this test? Okay, for this test. Okay, after you do the revision, okay, how many percent you can pass? 80%, 90%. Come on, I want a feedback from Nadira. I want to have a feedback from Lo. I want to have a feedback from Akmal. I want to have a feedback from Erin, Amelia. I want to get a feedback from Jin Kong, Si Jin Kong. I want to have a feedback from Purani, from Chin, from Siti Aisha, for Pa, Wei Jing. All right. How many percent that you can confident to pass for this test? Uh-huh. How many percent? All right. All right. How many? Oh, Allah, come on, cannot be 15%. Okay, instead of the 100. Okay, cannot. I cannot believe it. All right, come on, Pawaging, come on, Kong, teasing. I give you the paper, okay, the exam paper, the solution, how I distribute the marks, okay. Cannot, I think cannot be 50%. I cannot, because I can show you, okay, because you need to send your answer through e-learning. All right, when you post through the e-learning, all right, you can get your solution, okay, and I hope that you can more than 50%. Actually, your test tool is contribute to, I think 20%, okay, 20%. All right, I need more than okay, 50%, maybe 90%. Okay, oh, okay, means that 100% lah kan. Okay, 15 over 15 is a 100%. Okay, thank you very much. Don't forget to do your references. What is he hitagogi? What is heterogogy? Okay, what is heterogogy? Heterogogy is a self-determined learning. You need to learn. You need to, introduce yourself. You need to use your own calculator. You need to use your books. Okay, all right. This is your book. I have given you. Okay, and then e-learning. You go to the e-learning. I want to share with you. Stop sharing. I want to go to e-learning. Go to e-learning. Where is e-learning? All right, this is e-learning. Okay, now you can see here. Okay, you can see here the e-learning. Stop. Okay, the gogi means that you need to use your own way how to solve your problem. All right, you go to the 15th November. I send you the partial question for test 1. I also send you the partial question, the answer, and the question for test 1. And then you go to down here for 28th February to 6 months. You can also get the answer from final exam. Okay, the example of final exam, the answer for final exam. All right, and then the test 2. Okay, so you can go to here, a last part, to get the test 1 from the final exam. And then this one is 15 November. You get the example for test 1, passive question. But I hope that I give you so many information, and I really um, help you to make sure that you get 100%. You get 100%. Don't forget, there are 2 parts you need to go through. Okay, the passive question for test 1, and then passive question for final to get chapter 1 and chapter 2. Okay. Okay, go to the e-learning. Go to e-learning. All right, so I am also posting you the video. Okay, go to the video, or I post at the YouTube. Okay, go to the YouTube. So it's really means that it's really help you. Doktor, saya nak tanya untuk soalan fixed point iterative method, I equal to 0, nilai I xi first sekali masukkan x naught kan yang dia bagi, lepas tu jawablah. Okay, betul. So yes, the first thing they are given you the initial condition. We call as the initial condition x naught. Whether 0.2, 0.0, 0.01. So you need to use the initial condition to create the another iteration. Yes, very good. Atau jawapan lepas dah substitute as not. Bukan. They are given in their question. Yeah, dia bagi. Yeah, okay. Very good question. Okay. Yes, Purani is a 15/15 lah. I hope Purani you will get 100%. Okay, 100% marks. Okay. All right, any question? Okay, before we end, any question? I will also post this video to you. You can also go to YouTube. You can repeat the YouTube. All right. Any question? No question? Okay. Okay, make sure that what you need to do, heterogogy. What is a heterogogy? Okay, what is heterogogy? You learn by your own self. Okay. Self-determined learning. What is a pedagogy? I said to you, what is a pedagogy? Okay, pedagogy is you need a friend, you need me when you have a problem. I'm always answer through Telegram or WhatsApp. I'm always answer. Any question I'm not answer, please send me back. Sometimes so many students, they are send personal. Don't send personal. I think better in the group, everybody can see, everybody know the answer. And then cybergogy. What is cybergogy? You are practicing cybergogy. What is a cybergogy? Okay, you are using a system. I'm using Padlet. I'm using mind map. I'm using e-learning. I'm using live streaming. I'm using video conferencing. That is a cybergogy to make sure that my student can with me. Okay, remember with me. So come on. Okay, please do the pedagogy, cybergogy, and heterogogy because we are now in the distant learning. If we are close, so COVID-19 will be spread very fast. Okay, COVID-19 will be spread very fast. Okay. So see you at the at here e-learning. Okay, go to the e-learning. I post already so many video here. Okay, but the way I post, you can see it's very easy to make you read. This one you can see here. Okay, you can see here. I'm really okay. Help you. You go to YouTube. You go to PDF file. Okay, you go to the zip file. Okay, you can see here. You go to the YouTube link, and then you can get my subject, which subject you want. But I put what you get, PDF file or zip file. This one, you get a zip file. All right, because so many test one. You go to the PDF file. So I put the way how you the type of data, whether link, whether zip file or PDF file or DOC file. This one is a DOC file. So this will help you to catch the file very fast. All right. Okay. So I focus on the data oriented and then get that information. Whether you want to go, you want to watch YouTube or you want to upload the file. Sometimes it's really time consuming. Okay. Traffic. Okay. Communication traffic. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. There is no question. Okay. Again, photogogy, sparagogy, and cybergogy. It's time for you to change the way how your study is a self-determined learning. I'm helping you to make sure that you understand me to get 100% for test one. All right, good luck. Okay, please keep in touch and send through the telegram. I will answer the question. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye.